Adriana coming out here first. She will be in the white gi.
Making her 14th appearance at Toro Cup, representing Dynamis submission grappling, Agee.
Adriana starting in this really low stance, typically indicative of a guard pull. There
Yep.
it is. Amber stuffing that leg pretty quick. Ooh.
On a cross collar right away. That had to respect it a little bit, it looked like, but
Amber's got to watch the triangle attempts with that grip on the pant leg.
she's passing that overhook collar, I think, for another attempt at a choke, maybe. Yep, she has that overhook collar grip. Amber looking to get under the legs. It's going to have to respect that choke, though. Don't want to leave your neck behind when you reach under. She's thinking about it.
The wheels are turning.
And her arm's out.
All right, going for collar sleeve there for a second.
Amber looking for that cross pant grip, but her arm was kind of tied up.
Ooh.
Captures the knee, but loses the second leg, allowing Adriana to come on top into this leg split. Hasn't freed her knee yet, but this is a tough position to recover for Amber.
It really depends on your ability to invert here, too.
Yeah. Once you get in this position, it's very easy for Adriana to start driving that, sprawling that left leg back. And unless you have a really tight initial grip, it's hard to maintain.
She's got her right hand in the collar, too, really just helping kind of rotate Amber off her center line. She's going to turn it into a sweep. We are out of the points period.
Adriana working this headquarters position.
Amber trying for an overhead sweep.
Yeah, she is looking for that elevation single leg exit, looks like. Taking a double sleeve right now.
And I know Amber just did no-gi pans a few weekends ago, so it's nice to see her being able to switch from no-gi back to the gi, back to no-gi. She's a dynamic grappler.
Yeah, I understand the difficulty of that for sure. It is hard to kind of mentally switch. So double sleeve, elects to throw in a full lasso. Some dangers associated with that because it can allow for more pressure, and it's kind of easier to drive into and clear the position. But
I would
Adriana,
like to see, a little bit more
fine.
movement here.
Yeah, I was about to say, Adriana staying on the knees is going to make it easy for Amber to kind of just maintain this position. If Adriana comes up to the feet, she can start putting pressure into that lasso, and I think she'll find it'll force Amber to transition.
And she's making that move towards a combat base here. She's really got to free that grip more than anything.
Yeah, she doesn't have the far side leg, so if she tripods and drives her right shoulder into that lasso, she can really start annoying Amber's control over that arm. Especially with a free left hand, she just pins that knee down to the floor, forces Amber's hips to her left, Amber's right. There aren't many There's a tilt sweep from the lasso here. You can reach up for the omoplata, but it's very telegraphed, so.
Yep. And even the tilt sweep itself, you know, Adriana's got that right foot, but she's just going to be able to step out.
Yep. She could throw. Look for a little shin flip there with the lasso side. You can set the daily Hiva hook with the lasso leg. Adriana's able to pummel her hand out, though, and she does.
Nice.
If I were her, I would pop up quickly, try to cut that angle.
She did a good job stuffing that leg quick. She's got to keep her base here, though.
Yeah, she can't let Amber sit up into her like this. I think she would, yeah, she's letting Amber drive up. She has to be careful there. Oh, she's able to get under the leg, though.
Ooh, don't rush the back step.
Yep, take your time. Get your knees off the floor, though. You got to put pressure in. There it is.
Nice.
See, every time your knees are on the ground, Amber's like, oh, this is fine. She looked again for that collar sleeve kind of elevation, like she wanted that single leg X, but she's not reaching up for it exactly.
All right, back to our collar sleeve position here.
Yeah, I haven't really even seen an attempt at a sweep, so I'm curious what she's setting up and looking for. There, simple scissor maybe into a triangle. That's better.
If I'm Adriana, I'm trying to block the re-lasso here.
The other thing, her arm's locked around that leg. There's nothing holding her there. I would try to split, go back to headquarters, or get outside of the feet.
And I think that's something that a lot of people in the moment kind of forget, is you can always back out.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I don't want to be here. Let's reset. Let's back out. Start taking a new look at how to approach the guard.
Well, that's the difficulty as the guard player, is somebody that's able to back out and re-engage, and you have to start from square one on your gripping again.
Yep. That's why I love that cross-collar grip so much.
Yeah.
You will stay here.
Yeah, I mean, the skill of your guard is determined by your ability to not just maintain your guard, but to force people to continue to engage it.
I think grip fighting is a very lost art.
It takes so long to develop, and you have to be so intentional when you train to actually improve it.
Yep. Got about 2:30 left in the match. Amber on bottom in the black, Adriana on top in the white. A little bit of back and forth early in this match, but we've been in this general position for a minute. Ooh.
There's the attempt at the leg weave there.
Nice.
Good
Beautiful
retention
movement.
by Amber, though. I mean, that seemed like what Adriana was very insistent that she was going to find a sort of pressure pass, an over-under, a leg weave, force half guard. And Amber is again on this collar sleeve, which against kneeling opponents, I'm going to say is extremely difficult to get anything going. Like once somebody's stuck kneeling, you're very much forced to start playing more like a closed guard. Sumigaeshi, look for butterfly hooks.
And Amber's doing a great job keeping this knee shield in here. She's got to be careful that that knee doesn't get smashed all the way down.
It looks like Adriana's looking for that leg weave again. If that knee shield collapses, she's going to go for it. She's got 1:30 left. Score is 0-0. Anyone's match here.
Well, heavy sprawl on that top leg, and she's got the other side wide open.
There's the closed. Good opportunity to sweep if Adriana tries to. A little Hodger tilt. She finds her way back to half guard.
I love that Hodger tilt sweep.
We were just at a tournament, and one of our kids was in such long legs, was in that position. I was like, we have to teach that to her.
It's a good one. It's saved my life a few times. She's coming up over the back with the lapel grip.
She's looking to load her up. She's got the grips to do it. She needs to pull the trigger. She got 30 seconds. Because I will say, if this restarts, I bet Adriana will pull. And we've seen her sweep Amber.
Yep.
But we haven't seen Amber sweep back.
She's been trying. She's been trying to pass this guard for probably about
Yeah.
7 minutes now.
Yeah. So that is a good point. Amber's been able to if she's on bottom, has been able to save this position.
Yep.
I feel like loose passing would favor Adriana here to breaking, stepping away and re-engaging with some Toriandos to at least open up your pressure passing.
Yep. All right, we're
But
going to reset
we'll see.
here. Going into overtime, first overtime match of the day. Start calling it Club Toro Cup. Club Toro.
Yep, I saw him tuning the bass levels. He was out there with his iPad, making sure it was just enough.
We want to party, but we want to be able to hear when we go home.
I do appreciate that it's not playing while they're competing.
Quick pull here from Adriana.
Amber able to get her legs under. She needs to pummel her knees back inside that butterfly hook, though. Because that double sleeve, she needs to keep her knees inside as long as Adriana has those butterfly hooks. There.
Nice.
She needs to force her to turtle. Force her to turtle or look to pass that lapel for the stack.
And Adriana doing the right thing, keeping these sleeve grips, making sure Amber doesn't have a grip onto the hips herself.
Yeah, this is a tough position because you have to be so proactive as the top person. Because this definitely favors the bottom in terms of pummeling and recovery.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Oh, she needs to be careful reaching back with that arm.
It's keeping her out of triangle danger, but it's definitely setting up something else. I can't quite tell where Adriana's right hand is in the collar.
Yeah, if it's a collar grip or just a chin strap, able to free your head.
Oh. Armpit grips here for Amber. Nice high guard from Adriana on bottom. Ooh.
Top lock.
I love it.
She only needs to sweep. She can use the top lock to sweep. Or an omoplata to sweep, too. That would work. Oh, no. Forced to go to turtle. Able to sit back.
Gonna get a reset here in the center. It's a fun little transition.
Both these ladies are very pressure pass heavy.
Potential bolo action coming up. Ooh. She has this over her shoulder sweep.
Yep.
She just needs to be able to load and go.
Yeah, I was about to say, if she just straightens that left leg, she's knocking her over, isn't she?
Yep.
That knee's out, though, almost. See, last time she fell back on that knee bar. She can't do that now. She's going to give up the 2.
Yep. Pull again. Very nice.
Well, this is your time to go. Deep day leave X. Get that far sleeve. She's giving her that far sleeve.
I mean, there's even like the technical stand-up sweep here from Ray.
Well, and I always tell people if somebody has their knee down like that and you're controlling that same side arm, you can always sweep them.
Well, she has the foot control too there for a second. Like that was the moment to come up.
Well, right now all she has to do is stand up and she wins.
Ooh.
She comes up. Oh no. Amber was able to turn this into a back step half position.
I like to call this unfair half guard.
Unfair half guard. I think my coach calls it inverted half.
Yeah. think a crossface would probably bode better for Amber in this position because of this right here.
Well, the only way you can play arm over back, like reverse crossface, is if you have the pant grip. So they can't. So I'll bait people to try to come up, and then you pull that pant.
Coming up for a sweep.
And that's points. Yep. Even if you're in turtle and your knees down, it's still points.
Amber's going to argue this a little bit, I believe. But I do think it was the right call. All right, Adriana is going to take the win here in her Toro Cup debut, fighting out of Bull City, BJJ. It's a tough program over there. You got Kim Rice at the helm.
Yeah, it's nice to see some other competitors coming out of there.
Especially the ladies.
Yes.
I'm excited to see another black belt lady in the community.
We need more. We're growing.